Let's do this.
Alright, so this is actually a team deathmatch, team tac gameplay. This is actually my best team deathmatch games. I don't normally play team deathmatch. I usually play search and free for all. Sometimes I play ground war with a bunch of friends, you know. But non-objective game modes, in the COD sense of the term, really aren't my thing. In team deathmatch, the objective is the kill, right? It is getting kills. There's sort of simplicity to it, and you know, it's not my thing, but I understand and respect it. It's sort of something basic about it, and you know, that that tends to draw me away from it. But here, right? Let's talk about the class I'm using. I like to start off there. Class I'm using is this was actually before sitrep got buffed. This is before sitrep could hear dead silence users. I'm actually using the USAS with, I believe this is extended mags. This was also after the shotgun nerf, kinda, where they took away the extended mags thing and added like some pellets to some of them. This one is the USAS with extended mags, and I'm using, I believe, that MP9 as a secondary? No, that was dual scorpions. I was using dual scorpions here. I'm using sleight of hand. I'd be surprised if I'm using assassin. This is actually a long time ago. I have pretty bad memory. And dead silence. I'm also using, kind of odd here, I normally use specialists with a shotgun. Right here I'm actually using you know, the first assault care package, UAV care package, and then Predator. Let's talk about dead silence and sitrep for a second, because I noticed something. Once sitrep kicked in, I started changing the way I played. I started adapting, and my KD skyrocketed. My KD kind of went from 1.8 to, and now it's around a 2.2, and it changed the way I play. Because right here you see me run around a lot, and this is one of the good games I had. I did have very good games when Dead Silence was around. I mean, still dominant. But sitrep means nowadays that there's no one that's safe. You have to be crouch walking, or you have to be stationary in order to avoid it. And if you're not doing that, somebody with sitrep is going to get you. Somebody with sitrep, regardless of your reaction time, is going to have the advantage on you. That's just the way it is. The game is different because of it. The game has actually changed greatly because of it. Dead Silence, you know, there were some people that couldn't hear. Wait, when Dead Silence was dominant, I'm talking about the Dead Silence era versus the sitrep era. And in the Dead Silence era, people were more apt to be aggressive. I think the game was actually a lot funner. More fun. And, you know, I miss those days. I hope that Black Ops 2 is going to balance awareness and Dead Silence. I think the way that they're doing it might be a very good way of balancing. Who knows? We have yet to find out. Wait. Free piece! Ay. USAS is amazing. Regardless of everything, I hope they have good shotguns in Black Ops 2. Yeah, that's Predator. You don't even need specialists for the USAS. I mean, it helps with getting range and damage. As long as you have damage, it's only going to be a force to be reckoned with. Right here, I lose the Reaper. Oh. I was like, oh crap, my bad, teammates. And they said, oh, we'll shoot it down for you. Because they saw I was doing really good. Yeah, I thanked them. I proceeded to pummel the enemy team for taking my precious care package. I actually think the Reaper would have slowed me down, especially with this map, and especially with spawn immunity. But, you know. I'm actually going to be posting one more video before I start the clutch analysis series, and that's actually going to be a PvP Moab free-for-all. It's actually a rather fast Moab too, but I'll actually be discussing how you can spawn trap in free-for-all. Yes, spawn trap in free-for-all. It wasn't something that you could do when Dead Silence was around. I'm still staying on topic. It wasn't something you could do when Dead Silence was dominant. It's only something that you can do when sit reps around. And I really want to talk to you guys about that, because it's not only changed the other game modes, but it's heavily impacted the way that you play free-for-all. In the... let's just say, spawn trapping in free-for-all is now viable. And I'll explain why. I want you guys to see that. So yeah, back on topic. Sorry about that. Shotgunning on mission. You want to control the center. Mission is generally a map where you want to control the center. Certain other maps you want to control the flanks. Certain other maps, it's not really about control. It's more about who dies the fastest. You know, it's about switching, constantly switching up the locations that you want to control, because holding down one area simply will not cut it. Mission, on the other hand, Mission, it's all about the center, man. It's all about the center. That's, you look at any heat map, right? I understand that a heat map is not like a truly all-inclusive idea of how the map works, but it's a good representation of where people die. I think that's important. Mission, you're always going to see so much traffic in the centers and right near the white truck, right? And around the area, like, these hallways. See right there, that hallway right there. That's something that you need to know, and it's important for Black Ops 2, it's important for any Call of Duty. Find out which maps require, which tactics. Mission, it's all about controlling the center. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you'll stick around to watch the PAP Moab, and where I talk about spawn trapping and free-for-all. Have a nice day. Thank you. Oh, and, yeah, 45 and 5? Yeah, I think this is 45 and 5. It's pretty good TDM. I was surprised. See ya.